Hey there, welcome. This is my second ASMR video here on the channel, and today I'll be showing you guys some things that I keep here in my desk, okay? So let's go, let's start. First thing is this hand cream here that I use. Is a 3-in-1 hand cream for hydrating the skin because my hands are very dry because it's quite cold. We're starting the winter around here, so let's use some of this hand cream just to start. I always keep this on my desk. It makes a nice sound when it opens, doesn't it? Well, let's put a little bit here in my head. I don't use too much of it. I like this sound. Good. This should produce an interesting sound. It's a good way to start. My hands were a bit dry, but now it's gonna be more hydrated, so we can keep going on with the things that I have here in my desk. Some things are very specific, some things I simply don't use, but I have no other place to put them, or I'm just lazy some days, so I just leave them here, hoping that someday I'm going to be using them. Anyways, the cream is very nicely spreaded around my hands. It smells very neutral, but it's very good. Okay, so the second thing is eye drops. Is how you say it in English. Eye drops. And I have this in my desk, but I haven't used it in a very long time. But it makes a nice water sound when I do this. Makes very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Water sounds. When I do this with it, when I shake it, sometimes very aggressively, makes an interesting noise. This eye drop is probably expired. No, it's actually not. But I don't use this one anymore. This one has some sort of medication. It's not simply eye drops, regular eye drops. So I used it for a while, and then I got better in my eyes, so I don't use this anymore. But maybe I'll keep it because it makes a very nice water sound. Okay. Good. Now, one thing that I have here that I always use. God, I have to reduce this sound in the editing process because that was very loud. Don't worry, I'll cut it off. I have a nail clipper to cut my nails, my fingernails, and of course, it makes a nice ASMR sound. It's nice sound. Nice nail clipper sound. The word nail clipper I learned very recently in my English learning process, because in my language it translates to actually more actually to nail cutter, but nail clipper is a word that I learned recently. It makes a very interesting sound, doesn't it? Cut your nails, guys, cut your nails. unless you like to have big fingernails, that's no problem. But if you want to cut your fingernails, cut your fingernails. It's very hygienic. Anyways, now this one is a bit specific. I have a Sony cassette tape in my desk. This one is actually sealed, but it makes a nice sound because it has some plastic wrapped around it. Plastic wrapped because it's nicely sealed. Never used before. I am a music nerd, so that's why I have brand new cassette tapes. And this one was a gift from a friend of mine, so thank you very much, friend, for giving me this cassette tape. Compact cassette tape from Sony. Very interesting sound, this one. Okay, so I also have one here that is opened, it's not sealed, and it makes a different sound. Good sound. Well, I also have here in my desk, well, this one is a bit more specific. It's a computer CPU. This is a Celeron CPU. It makes very little noise, almost none noise. Almost none. And this is a Celeron E3200, I think. Yes, the Celeron E3200 is a LGA 775 CPU that I have here in my desk, and I really don't know why. It's a very old CPU, and it makes almost no sound at all. But it's very specific, very interesting. I like computers and hardware, but I don't use the CPU in many years. But I have it here in my desk. Anyways, another thing that I have here in my desk that is very interesting to show you guys. This one is interesting. I have some pepper sauce. I like pepper. I like to eat pepper. And I just had something in which I had some of this pepper, and I forgot to put it on the fridge. That's why I have it here. Which sounds do you like the most? Which sounds that I made that you like the most?